I think that a lot of guys have a shock and surprise when they take my course. Like, wow, this is about love, communication, understanding, awareness, self-awareness, being in tune, understanding women. A huge part of it is understanding. Compassion is a huge part. Would you say that the course is shocking and surprising in that way? Like you came in the door thinking it was going to be this, and you walked like, whoa, this is like, I don't know if I would say different or more than what you thought.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it comes from love and understanding. So yeah, it's different than the pickup artist course in that aspect. They're always just slamming on women, or saying, oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna do this or do that to affect her and all that stuff. No, this
no.
is about actual love and understanding and compassion. So
And the thing about it is, it's not about what you do to her. And that's a very weird concept for most people. Like, what do you mean? Because a lot of guys come to me like, well, how do I get the girl? What do I do to her to make her like me? I'm like, you don't do anything to her. What are you talking about? It's what you do to you. It's connecting with you. It's getting yourself to be emotionally grounded and down to earth, and she's gonna want to talk to you of her own free will. It's kind of an interesting concept, isn't it?
yeah, definitely.
So talk about the notes, like what we were just going to talk about is about the book.
Yeah. So
Excuse me.
basically, it was a learning that I had. We were talking about um, how basically energy equals energy, or like you get to have other people experience the same energy that you have. So specifically, you asked me a question about, haven't
Right,
you ever been with somebody or seen somebody that's like goes against something or some rule or something like that,
right,
but everybody's okay with it for some reason?
right. Like they can get away with it and everyone's okay with it, but you're not. But when you do it, they get pissed off or something like that.
Yep,
So go
exactly.
ahead.
And the reason is because the reason they get away with it is because they themselves are okay with it.
Who's they? The crowd or the individual?
The individual
Okay.
himself is okay with it. When you asked me that question, I was like, holy cow. Yeah, kind of. Because something that blew my mind is before I read your book,
Right.
at work, I was the stereotypical by the book, this is the rule type of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did. I read your book, and it completely flipped my world upside down.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, what is this? And all of a sudden, I was just like, started throwing some rules out the window. Now I work in food production, and so, you know,
Right.
even the tiniest little stupid rules like you can't have gum, you can't have candy, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like that was me. I would go around and tell people that shit. and
Right.
and yes, exactly. I was the stereotypical, hall monitor
Right.
guy. Anyway, after reading your book, like that, some of that shit just went completely out the window, and all of a sudden,
Right.
I was like, "No, you guys can do what you want. I mean, you know the rules, but whatever kind of thing. And I was just totally like a lot more mellow, a lot more easygoing. And pretty soon, people are coming up to me like, "Hey, you want some gum? You want some chocolate? You want some candy?"
And his job was to make sure they were doing that.
And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What do
Yeah.
you got? Let me." So
So I would say the book, and a lot of people like, I say, dude, that book is life changing. You really need to buy that book. It will open your eyes and you will be like, what the fuck is this?